Wait a minute. No, dude, come on. I can't tell. Uh-oh. I think I made a mistake. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Let's see. Boom. Oh my goodness, what is going on with my computer right now? It's being stupid. How y'all doing? I'll be with y'all in 1 second. I'm so sorry. By now, I should be better at this. I am not. All right. Boom. Boom. There we go. All right. What's up, everybody? How you doing? What's up? How you doing, everybody? My name is Randall. This is Punk News Weekly. This is episode, I think, like 17, dude. We're rocking and rolling, man. 17 weeks in a row we've done this. What's up, Brian? How you doing? We're just going to get on here and talk a little bit about what's going on within our community, man. This is a very simple idea for a show. We just try to do it, and it's getting better. Sometimes there's nothing to talk about. This week, I got notes, stuff to talk about. Last week was really kind of bland, so I wanted to make sure that we didn't have a repeat of last week. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I do appreciate everybody's time. There's two somber topics I would like to talk about before we get into other things. 1 second. Hold on. I'm home with my kids and my wife is not here. I apologize. Hold on 1 second. Come here. Sorry, guys. Oh, this is a culprit right here. Take a breath. You okay? So what was it you were trying to accomplish?
I want to go to the house, but I didn't want to.
You wanted to go to the house?
Yeah, but
What house?
there's a little house that you could get an item in the game, but
So it was a video game thing.
yeah, but you had to finish a level.
Okay, so that made you cry because they didn't want to do it?
I didn't want to, but I still wanted to go to the house.
Okay, well you have to play the games where the games are played.
Okay.
Take a breath. Calm down. Alright? You wanna hang with me for a minute?
Yes.
Say, what's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
It's okay. It ain't that worried. You shouldn't be that worried about it. You're tired, huh?
Yes.
Sorry, dudes and dudettes. Alright. We got some stuff to talk about today. The unexpected life of a parent doing content and being the only dad at home right now. Mom's at work. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. This is not how this usually goes. But most people know Parker by now. Hey, do you want to go get something and sit in here? What time is it? Go get your tablet and bring it in here. You can hang out with me for a little bit.
Okay.
Hey, you have to be chill with your brother or sister when they're home. Little bro was overheating over a video game. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Yo, check this out. Okay, hold on. Let me get his tablet unlocked for him because he's on downtime right now. And then I will be able to focus on what I'm doing here. Again, my sincerest of apologies. What's up, Jojo? Dog's in here too. Bro. These are going to have to be... I'm going to have to get this all... First week of summer, dude. I'm sorry. I got no patience for this nonsense, bro. You got it, big guy. There you go. I'm going to have to get all this set. I'm going to have to try to... I was trying to get this started like an hour ago. But parental responsibilities prevent me from just being like, boop, let's go. I think next week I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try to get on by noon and have everybody set up with their things by then. You good, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, let me see it. I love you.
Me too. The clock is blocked. The clock is blocked, so
Yeah, I know.
can't really see what actual time it is.
It's all right. It's 12:45 right now. At least in Texas it is. In California, it is 10:45, and in New York, I believe it's 1:45 in New York. So we have a different time, and we're in the middle of the country. And so if you go to the very east side of the country and up in the north, they're like an hour ahead of us. If you go real far to the left, like Los Angeles and Hollywood, where they make all the movies,
Okay.
they're 2 hours behind us. This is why when I go to Los Angeles and I call you, it's always late for you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's because I'm 2 hours earlier. But it's all good. Hold on.
Oh, I read the John here too.
I see that.
Like the wall.
Here you go, buddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, can you just hang tight? Let me do my job for a little bit.
Yes.
Give me 45 minutes to an hour, and we'll be out of here. We'll go on a car ride.
Okay.
All right, dudes. Sorry, we are back. What's the time? 6.5 minutes. I'll have to chop this off and re-upload this later. Bro, that's life for you right there, huh? Okay, 7 minutes in. Cut. Re-upload. We'll be all right. We'll be all right, man. Okay, so again, like I was saying a few minutes ago, there is some somber news that we need to cover today before we go into more of the fun stuff. I'm going to play some songs today. There's some new music to hear. I still haven't gotten my Social Distortion record from Epitaph. They were supposed to send me one, like, literally weeks and weeks and weeks ago. Like, it's a bummer, man, because I really wanted to open that up and do a video, but, like, I don't know. I guess I'll just email it. I don't know. Whatever, dude. I guess they don't really... I don't know. I've seen other dudes on the platform, like, opening them up, and I'm like, bruh, where's mine? It's all right, though. I'm not that cool. I know that. Let's see. Where do I start? All right. Okay, so, dude, there's a band called Pillander Z. They were in New Mexico, and they got into a really horrible car accident. And so I don't know a ton about this band. What's up, Megan? How you doing? Misfit, how you doing? But I feel like I was hearing that they were based out of Austin? Or am I tripping? Regardless, they were in a really bad car accident. Let's see. 3 members of the Japanese-American punk group Pillander Z are lucky to be alive after being rear-ended by a semi-truck on their way to a show, according to a fundraiser organized to support their recovery. So, let's see. The accident took place on the afternoon of May 18th. So we're a little behind on this. I just found out about this last week after the show. Like, this is the only thing about having a weekly show is that sometimes if you find out about stuff on like Tuesday and it's like, bro, Parker, go blow your nose, please. Go in the bathroom. Yes, sir. Go blow it in the bathroom, please. I can hear you from here. Thank you. You go in the bathroom. Go blow your nose.
Okay.
Silly kid. Anyways, the accident took place on the afternoon of Monday 18th after a long stretch of I-40 in Torrance County, New Mexico. That's insane. There were a total of 4 people involved in this collision. 3 were transported in critical condition to Albuquerque area hospitals. Dude, critical condition is serious. The city of Moriarty Fire Department wrote in the Facebook post, adding that all passengers in the van required extrication. I guess that means the jaws of life were used. After the accident, another person in the van declined to be taken to a hospital. Tripping, bro. If you're in an accident like that, just for like insurance purposes, man, go to the hospital. Go to the hospital. Okay, so yeah. P-Lander Z is from Austin. They used to open for our noise shows. Dang, they've been around for that long, dude, man. Prayers up to P-Lander Z. I know people ain't talk like that. Maybe y'all don't have that kind of thoughts in your head. But whatever, man. Good vibes go to this band. That's insane. Holy goodness gracious. Look at this van. Wow. Dude, can y'all see that? Hold on. Look at this. Dude, look at that van. That is absolutely insane. They are lucky to be alive. Dude, so I've only been in one minor fender bender in my whole life. Car accidents are terrifying to me. A GoFundMe fundraiser for P-Lander Z later confirmed that all 3 members of the band, who go by the names Yellow, P-Lander Pink, P-Lander Tiger, were hospitalized with traumatic injuries. They were rear-ended by an 18-wheeler in their van. Phew, bro. An update. Look at these guys. They're rad. Look at these dudes. Look, Power Ranger punk band. Hell yeah, I'm not mad. Dude, Japanese people are amazing. I want to go to Japan so bad. If this is how these dudes just kind of rock their normal day of life attire, I need to go there. I need to be a part of this. I want to wear bright yellow. I want to wear bright pink. I also like to wear black. But I want to dress up like a Power Ranger. It looks like fun. Dude, even their shoes match. This is like the Power Ranger version of Masked Intruder. Ooh, I almost said something like borderline not okay. I'm glad I thought about it and caught myself, because it was going to be like in a very not okay accent, but I was going to be funny, but then it would have probably been very insensitive as well. So, got to retrain yourself, folks. If you talk like an idiot in the 90s, you can't do it in 2026. It's not okay. An update posted Monday confirmed that all the P-Lander Z members were conscious and stable. 2 members, Yellow and Pink, had already undergone surgeries, with Yellow requiring additional surgeries. Between all 3 band members, injuries ranged from fractured bones and organ trauma to spinal injuries and traumatic brain injuries. What? As of Wednesday morning, the fundraiser has raised more than $175K towards the band's recovery. Dude, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, so right here it says P-Lander Z, which, is it P-Lander? I think I'm saying it wrong. P-Lander, which is an Austin-based, which is based in Austin, Texas, has canceled the remainder of their tour. A fundraising concert was organized for the group on May 24th in Santa Rosa, California. We're a little late to that, too. Sorry. According to a post shared on their official Instagram page. Another benefit show is scheduled for May 29th. Again, one we're late for. In Albuquerque. I hope they went off and made a bunch of money. That is crazy, dude. That is terrifying. Absolutely insane. Kick Butt Coffee. Heck yeah, dude. Okay, shout out, dude. Kick Butt Coffee is an amazing venue. So shout out to Kick Butt Coffee. They're doing a benefit for that band on July 12th. That will be... Where's my phone? July 12th. What day of the week is that? You okay, bud?
Yes.
It's a Sunday?
I got my Sunday.
That's insane that they got hit by a car that bad. I mean, by an 18-wheeler. Dude, I hope that company's going to pay for all this crap, pay for their injuries. That's going to be like lifelong medical problems, I would assume, for the rest of their life. Oh, yeah, dude, if you get into a car accident, and especially if it's by like a company-owned vehicle, like an 18-wheeler or something like that, bro, you go to the hospital. Get checked out. It's like when you get into a small fender bender, get your car checked out anyways. Make a police report. Tell your insurance. Get the ball rolling just in case. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I hope they're okay. That was a very, very crazy accident. That's insane. Wow. Well, that was one half of the more somber news. The second half is one that hits home for me a little bit more, because I am a big like splatter and horror movie fan. And so I would imagine a lot of you guys are as well. Dude, typing these names in is difficult. Come on, dude. There we go. Okay, so Yoshihiro Nishimura was a Japanese filmmaker, and he made a few movies that I really, really, really like, and then he's got a few that I've seen and a couple that I'm still looking to get for my collection. But he did The Machine Girl and Tokyo Gore Police. He recently passed away. I believe it was last week on May 25th. Let's see. Yeah, Yoshihiro Nishimura. If I hope I'm saying that right. I've always just read it. I've never really said it out loud. Cirrhosis of the liver, man. The acclaimed Japanese director, special effects artist, and father of Japanese gore cinema passed away in Tokyo Hospital on May 25th, 2026, at the very young age of 59, following a 2-week hospital stay. Man, I just wanted to bring attention to this man. He is a filmmaker that was one of the earliest splatter movies that like splatter filmmakers that I ever got into. He is or was, excuse me, sorry about that, messing up my screen here. Dude was goated. Tokyo Gore Police is one of the best splatter movies I've ever seen, and Machine Girl is a great one too. Did he do Meatball Machine? I don't remember. But there's so many of these movies. It's P-Lander is how I say that name. Oh, P-Lander Z. Excuse me. Thank you. Sorry. The Japanese punk stuff is amazing. Japanese movies are amazing. It's really unfortunate that these are both Japanese crappy stories we have to talk about. But man, I mean, 59, dude. That's young, man. Oh, they're into pro wrestling stuff too. The band. That's dope. I don't like wrestling as far as WWE, but I'm starting to kind of dip my toe into the underground stuff. It's way more fun. Oh man, if you've only seen if you're into splatter stuff, yeah, dude, right? Machine Girl is amazing. But I just wanted to shine a light on this dude and his career. If you're into the splatter stuff, he's been referred to as the Japanese Tom Savini, right? And he does a lot of AI stuff, but he does a lot of practical effects, stuff that'll it looks like Power Rangers but splattery, right? That's kind of their style over there, as far as I'm aware. I've watched quite a bit of it. It all reminds me of Power Rangers-esque creatures and costumes, and then you take that, you add gore to it, and you get this guy's stuff. You take Power Rangers and Gore's live show, mix it together, and you get this guy. I bet Gore was heavily inspired by this dude. I would be shocked if they weren't. They've been around a long time too. Anyways, they're probably fans. But again, I just wanted to shine a light on him and try to pronounce his name correctly, and salute this dude for being a guy that made movies that are very punk rock. This fits on this channel very well because, I mean, have you seen Tokyo Gore Police? My goodness, that is a punk rock movie. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do a top 10 splatter movies, Japanese splatter movies or something like that, and talk about this dude a little bit more in depth. Or maybe I'll do a video on him. You know what? I should do a video. It might take me a little while. It wouldn't be something I can have done by next week or anything, but maybe I'll do a video on this dude. I think that would fit the channel pretty well. He was very, well, I mean, look at the guy. You think this dude just did what he was told? Come on. Look at his insanely bright pink goatee. I don't know how much work that was to not have all that pink all over your face, but I commend you for being able to accomplish that, sir. I guess at this point, we'll move on to something a little more positive, but I did want to talk about those two things. And P-Lander Z, I hope they're doing okay. I hope that they're healing up. I feel like they're in probably that would be pretty, they're in for a long road of crappy hospital visits, I assume, and I hope that it turns out that I'm wrong and that they're able to get well quickly. And then to this gentleman, hope he's in a better place. Do a splatter movie starter set. That, yeah, maybe the top 5 splatter movies or something like that. And then maybe a little end cap could be a little 5-minute segment on this dude and his career. Because I don't know, man. I feel like this is the kind of stuff, dude. These are the guys that we all are. We share a kinship to people like this. No matter that he's Japanese and a filmmaker, he is very much making punk rock art. So splatter's fun, man. And I don't know a ton about it. I'm not gonna act like I'm a guru of it. I just like the movies that I've seen, and I figured out that this is a whole genre of films, and I started buying whatever I could find. Dude, Meatball Machine, bro, that movie is so awesome. Let's see. Zombie Ass Toilet of the Dead. Bro, these movies are crazy. And then we got Machine Girl. We got Tokyo Gore Police, which is the first one that I remember when I first saw that cover, I was like, dude, what is this? Because it's got like some attractive young, Japanese girl, but looking like she's ready to rock somebody's world. What was the other one they had? Okay, it was Tokyo Gore Police, Zombie Ass, Machine Girl, Meatball Machine. There was another one that I had. Dude, I don't know. I'd have to think about what it was. But anyways, let's move on to a little more cheerful topic. Let's go listen to some music. How about that? There's new music out, and I think we should. Oh, before we even get to that, let's go over here. Let's see. Is this going to be? Oh, dude! Actually, today, 27 years ago today, Enema of the State came out. Bro, look, I understand. Oh, Mike? Yeah, dude. Takashi Miike. I guess his stuff's splatter. It's just higher quality, so I don't really think of it as splatter. But yeah, like Ichi the Killer, huh? I guess that's a splatter movie, huh? I always thought of it as just like an extreme gory like horror movie. But yeah, Ichi the Killer would qualify in my opinion. Have you seen First Love? That's like one of his more recent movies. I thought that was an awesome film. I'd have to go with Lewis on this one, with Nishimura and Miike being my two favorites. But again, I barely dipped my toe into that genre, so those are my favorites based on the fact that I don't have a lot of knowledge on the subject. So, but I do love those filmmakers' entire catalogs that I've seen. Did I say that right? Thus that I've seen, whatever. As far as I've seen. All right, yeah. Blink-182, Enema of the State, 27 years ago today. All right, man. Look, I get it. It's real polished, but that album changed like pop punk, man, and like maybe not for the better, but it's definitely a gateway album, and it gets a lot of people into stuff that ultimately, brings people to like bands like NoFX and the Descendants, who we all very clearly adore, right? As well we should. But yeah, Enema of the State. What's y'all's favorite Enema of the State song? Anybody? Let's see. I like some of the deep cuts, but look, the popular songs, I've just heard them too much at this point. Let's see, dude. The opener, Dumpweed's pretty great. Man, all the small things still hits, bro. I don't really care. I don't know. This album's good, dude. Oh my goodness, it's so good. I'm looking at the song. I hate that I like it so much. It's so good. Oh man, what a great album. All right. What was I fixing to say outside of Blink? Oh, yeah. Okay. This is something we have to talk about, guys. Henry Rollins and Ian MacKaye team up to release the lost 1977 Cramps album. So crazy. Henry Rollins and Ian MacKaye have teamed up with Poison Ivy Rorschach to launch a new reissue campaign dedicated to the Cramps. The first release in the series will be Gravest Gravy, a previously unreleased album recorded in 1977 and produced by Alex Chilton. Set for release on August 21st via the newly revived Vengeance Records, Gravest Gravy predates the Cramps' debut album, Songs the Lord Taught Us, by 3 years. Chilton, who would later produce that landmark 1980 debut, was also behind these early recordings. In a statement announcing the project, Henry Rollins said, "I'm beyond stoked to announce the formation of the Cramps Inc. that will restart the Cramps label Vengeance Records, create official merchandise, and venture into the vaults to unleash unheard recordings of this amazing band." Rollins and MacKaye are working together under the name RAM Productions, Rollins and MacKaye, handling tape restoration, editing, mixing, mastering, and lacquer cutting duties in partnership with Inner Ear Studios in Virginia and Infrasonic Sound in Nashville. The announcement continues Rollins and MacKaye's recent archival work together. Earlier this year, the longtime friends collaborated on the release of a rediscovered 1977 single by UK punks The Adverts, which we carried at the shop. Rollins also addressed the issue of unofficial Cramps merchandise online, noting that many Cramps records and items such as t-shirts you see on the internet are bootlegs, adding that official merchandise is currently in development through a new partnership with Easy Partners. This little write-up, I didn't read it until today, explains a couple comments from people that I'm friends with online. You know who you are. This is cool, man. I'm excited for this. I'm not even a giant Cramps fan. I'm just excited for it because I know this is good for the community. And it's good for Poison Ivy. This is going to be cool, man. Oh, man, this is going to be awesome. I need to get my hands on a bunch of this stuff. Let's go. I wonder if I can get it. I don't know how to get it wholesale, though. I want to get it for the shop. I guess I can just get it and sell it for what I sold it for. I bought it for. I don't really do that very often, but I'm not opposed to doing it just to help a band. Going away to college. Oh, songs. Got it. I'm tripping. I was like, what? Yeah, dude. New Cramp stuff. That's insane. That is crazy work. Let's see what we got here. All right. You guys know how big of a fan I am of Rancid, so anything that, has to do with those boys. Oh, my goodness. Dude, my feed is disgusting. Ugh. It's like I have to dig to get stuff that I want to see on my feed. Okay, so the band Rat Boy had dropped a song about a month ago on Hellcat. Let's see, they got one about a year ago as well, but they've got another new song called Sick of It that just came out like a few days ago. I've already listened to it, but I want to play it with you guys. Let's check it out. Rat Boy, very much Rancid worship. If you like Rancid, you should like this as well.
Tunnels probably petty, bet there's no love lost. Set fake smiles, big close your wares on a state of affairs. Why am I glued to a phone screen like it's a routine? Am I really living or is this a false dream? Travel all day, still I'm going nowhere. Used to get a bus, I could not make the train. It's just a rat race, last place, tripping on a shoelace. I see a black face, suitcase coming up the staircase. Oh, where did life go? Sick of it. Honey, like how was you rattled to the next stop? No one gets off, almost double for the jukebox. Red light signal, cut in the middle, poker playing, I've been dodging the fair. Getting dizzy, I'll step out too slow, no doubt. Find it hard to focus for commotion, need a new route. Bus replacement, no information, go to hell, but there's nobody there. Yeah, it's just a rat race, last place, tripping on a shoelace. I see a black face, suitcase coming up the staircase. Oh, where did life go? In a every team. Wanna see the world, you're a part of the machine. The writers on the wall now, read the words so sick, sick, sick. Sick of being sick of it. I'm falling apart, feel so left in the dark. Think this might be the part I start questioning me. So admit I've been lost now for years, got it wrong. Tried to find my way back, but I know it's all good. It's just a rat race, last place, tripping on a shoelace. I see a blank face, suitcase coming up the staircase. Oh, where did life go? In a different team. Wanna see the world, you're a part of the machine. The writers on the wall now, read the words so sick, sick, sick. Sick of being sick of it. Yeah. I'm so sick, 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 sick. Sick of being sick of it. So sick. I'm so sick, 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 sick. Sick of being sick of it. I'm so sick. So tired. I'm so sick, so sick, sick, sick. Sick of being sick of it.
Dude, I like that song a lot. So, I was thinking about getting some overalls, dude. I've lost the weight. I think I would look all right in them now. But, I mean, they're on Hellcat, so they're going to sound a lot like Rancid. They're big fans of Rancid, obviously, right? But I really like that band quite a bit. They're good. What's up, Chubbs? My dude. I got a pair of Dickies the other day. They barely fit me, but I'm going to wear them anyways. My wife hemmed up the bottom for me, so they're like about a good 2 inches above my shoes now. That's the way they should be, bro. And they're tight enough to where I don't have to wear a belt. So I need to lose a little bit more weight so I can fit in them better. Just like a pound or two. They button, but it is tight. Soupy drums, bro. Soupy drums. All right, what we got? Rat Boy. Oh, dude. Let's see. What else is going on in punk right now? Any new songs? Anybody got any new songs? I spent 10 minutes dealing with my kids. Sorry about that. Let's see. The new Bouncing Soul song, Only Echoes. Let's go ahead and play that one too. This is a polarizing song. People are not liking it. I think it's fine. The vocals are a little odd to me, but let's check it out again anyways, man. I love this band.
To love, I really thought you were my friend, but that's all undone. In this meadow of mine, now the flowers die, now the sad lullaby, another goodbye. In this meadow of mine, now the flowers die, now the sad lullaby, another goodbye. Only echoes now.
Man, I love this band. Here's the thing. My first time hearing that song, I was like, yeah, it's all right. But I like it more already, and I've only heard it 3 times. It's like it just was a little different. So when I heard it the first time, I was like, yeah, it's all right. It's good. I like the other song a little bit better, but this is the more I listen to it, the more I like it. But I mean, dude, this band's been important to me since the 90s, dude. I love the Bouncing Souls. Like, I don't really care what they put out. I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to buy it. Like, it's just one of those things. But yeah, I did get a big Cure vibe from the very beginning. The chorus and intro more so than the hook. Excuse me, the verse and the intro more so than the chorus. I can't talk today. I'm not good at talking anyways. I don't guess. I picked a really bad career path. But yeah, the intro and then like the actual like verse, the meat of the song, very much feels Cure inspired, but the hook goes back to a more like somber bouncing soul style. The vocals weirded me out a little bit because he's singing and he doesn't do that. His voice inflection is usually like a higher pitched, so it sounded different. But now that I've heard it a couple times, I'll what if this ends up being their farewell record? Good grief. I mean, Rancid's last album. Go listen to that. I said the same thing about that one. I feared that that'll be their last record, but it was a good one, so I'll take it. What's up, Dragon? I'm sure this will be a good record. I'm not at all concerned about the record being good or bad. I know it'll be good. Dude, the first song was amazing. Was it Power? Is that their first one? Oh, as far as that Rat Boy, I wanted to talk about them for a second. Dude, their aesthetic is so like 90s. It's weird that the 90s are back like this. Also, I want a pair of overalls. Dude, I'm going to go get a pair of overalls. I might even get like a pair of like coveralls and just patch them out or something and just wear those around. But yeah, the singing style got me the first time, but now that I've gotten used to it, I like it. It just took me a couple of plays to get used to his vocals. I'm sure that when they were writing and recording this in the studio, they knew people were going to compare it to the Cure. How could you not? Man, the Bouncing Souls are so good, dude. I really, really love that band. I don't know. I get it. If you're only listening to their first 2 or 3 records, you're not going to like this as much, but I like their entire career. It depends on what mood I'm in. When I think of the Bouncing Souls, I don't even really think of them as Maniacal Laughter anymore. That was a long time ago. Jinkos? No, I'm good, bro. I never did the Jinkos thing. But, I really like the Rat Boy aesthetic. Dude, over in the UK, they have cool style over there, man. I really like what they look like. The people, the way they dress. Art Rogue, what's up, G? Let's see. At least one more thing I wanted to talk about today. Let's go and find out if I can... Holy crap, Bikini Kill's touring right now? I did not know that. Yo, shout out Bikini Kill, man. Man, I thought I saw something that All was playing somewhere. Let's see if I can find it on Instagram. That song's gonna get stuck in my head all day now. I'm doing oh, nice. Shout out Burger, man. That's my guy. Feral Blood Atlanta. Looks like a band I want to listen to based on the picture of these people. Okay. Oh, crap. I got to reach out to somebody today, too. Dang, I'm glad I thought about this. Okay. Okay. Did All not make an announcement that they were going to be touring? Where's the... Okay. I guess I don't know how to search on Instagram. Oh, there it is. Bro, what? I don't know. Am I tripping? There was a scene in the UK called Grebo that was punk meets indie that Rat Boy guys remind me. Oh, that does that, at least physically, for sure. Dude, I feel like an idiot right now. I can't find this thing. I swear I thought I saw All was touring somewhere. Dude, whatever. I don't like that band anyway, so I'm not really tripping too hard, but like, it's alright. Let's go to Punk News and see if we can find something over there. Alright. Oh my goodness. Wait, what? Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I want to read this. Stop. Okay, so last week the Freedom 250 concert was announced. The event was created as a joint effort between the White House and Freedom 250, which launched last year by the Trump administration, and the president appointed its CEO. The lineup was announced as Martina McBride, Young MC, CNC Music Factory, Vanilla Ice, Milli Vanilli, The Commodores, Morris Day and the Time, Flo Rida, and Bret Michaels. I talked about this last week, how funny this is. Almost immediately, 7 of the 9 performers dropped out, with those dropping out stating that they were misled regarding the purpose and partnership of the event. As of now, only Vanilla Ice and Flo Rida remain on the bill. Dude, you know what? Of course it's those two. Of course it's Vanilla Ice and Flo Rida. Last night, in a very presidential manner, Trump went on a tirade on his so-called Truth Media platform. He said he will turn the event into a MAGA rally and criticize the performers selected for the event, even though the White House had an organization he helped set up hired the performers. He stated in part, "We should have a giant Make America Great Again rally for 250 instead of having overpriced singers who nobody wants to hear, whose music is boring, and yet who do nothing but complain." On a related note, Freedom 250 is largely funded by donations. However, the organization has refused to be transparent about the source of said donations. Interior Secretary Doug Bergman, who was involved with planning the celebration, stated in a CNN interview, "It's not about the transparency of the donors. It's about Americans celebrating the 250th anniversary. We'll keep you updated." Yo, that's hilarious that people are like, what? No, man, we're out of here. They should drop. No Kid Rock. Bro, Kid Rock, man, I hope that guy just ceases to breathe air at some point in the near future. Scal remix Whip It by Devo. Where is Iggy? Look, I'm not a fan of Scal, but I'm a big fan of Devo. So let's check this out. What? I want to know why they covered that song. I want to know if there's like a story behind that, because I really love Devo. that was a fine cover. I mean, it wasn't anything blowing my hair back, but it was good. I thought it was good. Trump is probably gutted. Probably, yeah, dude. That's more his speed right there for sure. Trump has probably got a screwdriver shirt on right now. That guy sucks. That band sucks too. All right. Wait a minute. The Real McKenzie's have a new song? All right. We're just going to go with new music on these live streams, I think. This is fun. You got me. You got me, little booger.
Poo butt.
You're a poo butt.
Now you.
Hold on, Parker. Just curious if you've got my email about the Circle Jerks vinyl. What email address did you send it to? I do not know who Uranium Club is. I'm sorry. What's up, Hans? Thank you for the compliment, though. I appreciate that. Dragon, what email address did you send it to? Is it the Punk Rock Review Gmail? If so, I feel like I would have seen it. Did I not see it? I'll look at it later. What Circle Jerks record am I looking for? Okay, anyways, I gotta get done with this so I can get out of here. I need to get some food in my stomach. I'm starting to get like lightheaded. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's not much else going on. Anything else anybody else knows about going on right now? Levitation 2026, what is this? In Austin? Damn, okay. American football. Dude, I don't know any of these other bands hardly at all. I don't even really know. I just know who they are. Die Spits, I know them. Bikini Kill, of course. Butthole Surfers. Damn, this is like a pretty decent looking lineup. Bikini Kill, American Football, The Garden, Arlo Parks, Gibby Haynes of Butthole Surfers Mania, Power Plant, Ditz, Elder, 9 Perfect Lives. Wait a minute, hold on. Peter Hook in the light. It's a big lineup. A bunch of stuff I don't really care about, if I'm honest, but September 10th through 13th across several venues in Austin, including Radio East, Stubbs, Mohawk, Elysium, 29th Street Ballroom, 13th floor, and Hotel Vegas. That's cool, though. That's a big-ass lineup. If you're in Texas, man, this would be a fun thing to go check out, I would imagine. Yeah, I thought I responded to that Circle Jerks email. I'll have to get another copy. I sold the copy that I had in the store, but I should be able to get that for you, no problem. I'm sorry. I thought that I responded to that already. I definitely have read that email. I thought I responded to it. I'm so sorry. If I didn't respond, that's on me. I looked for the All Tour thing, couldn't find any information on it. I don't really like All, so I don't really care. But yeah, we did mention it. You were just late, Hans. I don't know what to tell you, man. Should have been on time. I'm kidding. I am starving. And I got to do a stupid credit card thing. That sucks. No, dude, I very well might not have responded, but I thought I did. But I will. That is already on my radar. I already knew that I needed to get that record for somebody. I had a copy of it, but it sold. But the copy that sold was kind of like a VG copy. It wasn't super nice, so I don't know. I'm a little weird about that. Like when I got people that, like especially people from my channel, I don't want to be sending anybody anything other than like a good copy of a record. I don't know. I'm weird. I collect records too, so I probably have a slightly higher than average like requirement for quality on stuff, but it is what it is. Agnine de Poitron. I don't know who that is. What is that artist about? Like what kind of stuff do they sound like? I'm starting to get very hungry. I'm gonna get up out of here. There's a lot of great non-punk bands. I just don't listen to them. I'm kidding. I listen to a lot of stuff outside of punk, just not all the time. I don't talk about it on my punk rock channel very much. That Devo song is going to be stuck in my head all day now. Thanks a lot, Devo. All right. Let's just double check 23 Punk real quick before we get out of here. Out of here. Dude, there's this dude that has a farm, like a chicken farm. He's been in my algorithm for like about a week now. Dude is hilarious, but now I want to start a chicken farm. What is going on? There we go. 45 years ago, I almost said Hot Water Music. Minor Threat released their self-titled debut EP through Discord Records, a landmark release that would help define the sound and spirit of hardcore punk. The EP includes two of the band's most enduring songs, Minor Threat and Straight Edge, a track that would ultimately inspire an entire lifestyle movement. Written from Ian MacKay's personal perspective, the song reflected his decision to embrace a sober lifestyle at a time when excess was often associated with rock culture. While many later bands and fans embraced the idea as a guiding philosophy, Minor Threat never intended the song to serve as a manifesto or a set of rules, and consistently rejected the notion that they had set out to create a movement. The EP's cover is also one of the most iconic images in punk history, shot by photographer Susie J. Horgan. It features Alec Mackay, Ian's younger brother. Rancid paid tribute to it on the cover of their 1995 album, And Out Come the Wolves. Although Minor Threat existed from 1980 to 1983, their impact on punk and hardcore has been immeasurable. I would definitely agree with all things said in that. Also, shout out to Minor Threat. We covered this with Rob and I recently on our podcast, so it's one of the most impactful EPs in my life. So, dude, Hot Water Music, Latin America 2027, dude, that's awesome. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. There's a bunch of places I'm not gonna try to pronounce. Dude, Sao Paulo, they got 2 shows in Sao Paulo. Buenos Aires, Santiago, Bogota, San Jose. Heck yeah, dude. Shout out Hot Water Music, man. I love that band. They're so good. All right, guys. I need y'all to help me out real quick. What albums do you think that I might have forgot about on my top 100 punk albums of all times list? Because it's almost done. I got like 3 or 4 spots left. So Uncle Acid's music is cool, but very long songs and repetitive. Not for me then. They are a microtonal kind of fast math rock band. Oof, that sounds like nothing I want to listen to. Yeah, dude. I'm not built for like avant-garde long songs, technical playing. It's not really my jam. Objectively good, not really for me. All right, I got to get out of here. I need to go eat. I've got an apple that's waiting on me. I'm very excited. You guys ever... you know how apples come in typically two colors. You got green and red, right? But in between that, there's like variants. And then like you have stuff like Cosmic Crisp. I like the Envy apples a lot. They're very sweet. You have Red Delicious, which coincidentally are not very delicious most of the time. Then you got like Granny Smith apples. But in between those, you have one called an opal apple. It's a golden apple. It's not green. It's not red. It's gold, right? It's tart, but a little bit sweet. If you get one of those and you put it in your fridge, then you cut it into pieces and then you hollow out the core. Of course, you don't want to eat that. But if you cut it into pieces and you get you some finely granulated sea salt, and you just put like the tiniest hint of sea salt on the top of your green apple or your opal apple. It's not a green apple, it's a golden apple. Tiniest bit of sea salt on that opal apple, and then you take a bite of it. Not only is it a relatively healthy treat and it's delicious, but it reminds me of Sour Patch Kids. There. I used to think so too, but then I found out how good it sounded. What? Like technical music? Nah, I'm good, bro. I've done 44, my guy. I've been listening to music 3 times as long as you've been alive. I've tried. My point wasn't that I'm better at anything. I just tried a bunch of music, so I know what I like. Yes, Parker.
Watch this.
I can't watch that right now, baby. I'm doing something. I'm working.
Something?
Oh my goodness, he insists.
Can I show you something?
Okay, as long as it's gonna take a second. Okay.
I'm trying to
What are you showing me?
teleport through the wall.
You're gonna go through the wall?
Yes.
That sounds painful. All right, I gotta finish up here so I can let my people go back to what they were doing.
doing.
That's crazy, dude. That kid went through a wall on Minecraft. You got some of those this weekend? Dude, they're so good. But Honey Crisps are tight, but I like the Envy apples the best. They're the sweetest ones. I might have a sugar addiction, bro. It's bad. He doesn't care what I'm doing. That's my main priority right there. This is a very high priority for me. That, the highest. It goes kids, and then like parallel to that, wife. And then like right below that, it's like mom, sister, everybody else. And then right below that, it's like all the homies. And then right below that is the Punk Rock Review, 31 Records, all that stuff. So you guys are very high on my priority list, but nothing gets as high as that guy. Dude, sugar toast as an alternate to donuts is a W, bro, because it's nowhere near the caloric intake. It's nowhere near the bullshit. And if you have bread that you get fresh made, it's even better for you. I eat Irish butter on fresh made bread with a little bit of like sugar in the raw. It's actually not a very unhealthy treat, and it is definitely a good alternative to donuts. I also do like cheese toast. If I get kind of crazy, I'll get like some just mild cheddar, a little tiny bit of Irish butter on some mild cheddar on some bread. Fuji apples are cool. With a slice of cheddar cheese, and I just toast it. It's like a bootleg grilled cheese, but as a kid, I loved it. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had a pink lady apple, if I'm honest. I just like apples. Apples are some of my favorite treats. But yeah, the opal apple with a slight bit of salt. If they're cold, it's even better. But it's delicious, man. It's so good. All right, man. I'm going to get out here. It's been almost an hour. I've had a fun time. I'm sorry I had to stop and take care of my kids at the beginning of this. I know that's annoying to most people that are watching. I didn't intend on having to do that, but I didn't have a choice. He was screaming and crying, and it was making me very angry because they know to be quiet. At least for 1 hour on a Monday? Come on, you can't be quiet for an hour? The answer is no. Actually, my kids are amazing. Is MXPX anywhere on the list? You'll have to wait and see, Hans. They are. I love MXPX. But it's probably going to be an unpopular album pick. Yeah. Let's see. I literally have... Yeah, 4 slots left. Bro. My like 100 through like 95 is going to make the internet lose their minds. It's going to be hilarious. I'll stand on it, though. Boom, psh, psh, boom, boom. Wow. That's a hot take, Hans. Good for you, man. You should have a hot take every now and then. I do. All the time. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Love y'all, man. I'll see you on Wednesday. I got a pod to do tonight. I got to talk to some dude about a band. All kinds of stuff to do today. So, and then next Sunday, I'm supposed to have Mike Park back on the show. We were supposed to do it last night, but he had something come up, so. Their rawest album, and my personal favorite. So Polka Nacha is my favorite. You said my favorite twice in one sentence. Their rawest album, you think is Polka Nacha? It might be. I don't know. Their rawest doesn't necessarily equate to being their best, in my opinion. Let's see. My favorite album of theirs, their latest album is probably the second favorite album of theirs. I'll let y'all try to figure out which one's my favorite. If you've been on the channel long enough, you probably already know. All right, I'm out of here, man.